Yay! Okay. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for jumping on tonight. Today is October 1st, 2015, and this is our preview call. So we're going to talk about the rest of the month and kind of plan our calendars together. But first, I wanted everybody on the call to go through and share some sort of success they had in September. So maybe it was a success with a client or with a coach, or a personal success, maybe a fitness, win, something that was successful for you. I'll start. So I got a message from a client who's been in 2 of my groups. In September, I received the message, and she shared an on-scale victory, and it was that she wore shorts for the first time in like 10 years. For these pictures that her company was taking. She's a gymnastics instructor. So she wears, fit activewear or whatever, frequently, but she always wears pants. And so I just thought that was so cool and kind of life-changing, right? To be able to wear shorts and be comfortable in that. So that was mine. Who wants to go next?
This is Priscilla. I can go next.
Okay.
So for me, I had 2 new coaches signed in September, so that was awesome. Andrea being one of them, and my sister, Cordelia, being the other. She's doing it for the discount now. So that's super exciting for me. And just want to say welcome again to Andrea. And second, I got a message similar to your story, Katie, from a woman who's been struggling to lose weight. She's been in 2 of my previous challenge groups, and she messaged me. She's really buckled down this last week, and she lost 8.5 inches in 1 week.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, she does have quite a bit to lose, but she's really buckling down and focusing on it, and I'm so excited for her.
Aren't you so glad that you teach about taking measurements? Because she probably only lost like a pound or 2, right?
Yeah, Maria probably knows, and Andrea too, because she's been in the group. It's Becky, and she was so upset because last week she was up 5 pounds, and we're like, oh, it's it's natural to fluctuate. It might just be water. You might be feeling bloated. And she messages me, I'm down 8.5 inches. And you were totally right. So it's exciting.
Awesome. So, who else?
I'll go.
Okay.
I became a coach in September, so that's my milestone. I became Emerald too yesterday, so yay, I guess. So yeah, that's me.
Share with everybody that.
Well, my thing is so weird. Danny's got it in the living room, so I'm hearing an echo. My real big thing, I love Priscilla is really developing into such an amazing leader. You've always been an incredible leader, but it's really fun because we partner up for a lot of groups, and your energy, Priscilla, this last month too has just been phenomenal. It's really kicked me in the butt again. So that's been really, really exciting and cool. And this has been a year. It was so fun. Katie sent me the time hop today. I kind of forgot that it's my 1-year anniversary basically of being a coach, which means that Priscilla's is coming up too. And so just been so much fun. That is huge because my goal ultimately is to just keep coaching and keep reaching out to as many people as I can. So the longevity of just even being in it for a year and still being excited and passionate, that's a huge success for me right now.
I can't believe it's been a year. I mean, that just was shocking. That's why I love that app.
I love the time hop.
Me too. I'm like, a year. She joined, and it said in your first month you had 15 Success Club points. In your first month. That's when I That's when I knew you were amazing.
Oh, I love you. So sweet.
Okay. Anybody else successes? Oh, Alex, I don't know if you heard me, but share with everybody your fitness success this month. Like your
Well, I've lost 6 pounds, so that's good. Yeah, and I'm hoping to lose a few more. I told myself I wouldn't go wedding dress shopping until I hit a certain weight, so I am very close to that goal.
Yay. Good.
So I'm excited.
Who else? Laura?
I can go.
Biceps.
This is this is Katie. I'm on the phone, so it's kind of hard to hear. There's a lot of echoing, but my month of September has been really, I feel like, just eye-opening for me. I feel like I've been a coach now for 18 months, and I feel like now everything's starting to fall into place, and I'm starting to get in a good group, and I'm starting to develop coaches beneath me that are active and excited, and they want to build their businesses. I'm doing a lot of personal development this past month, which has helped me tremendously. I sold more challenge packs this month than I anticipated I would, so that was really good. And just overall, I had lunch with 2 potential clients this week, and they just told me that I was just such an inspiration to them, to see, what I'm doing and to see, the things they see via social media and things like that. And just hearing that from them was, made it all worth it, that I am actually making some kind of a difference out there. So that's my success for September. But it seems like doors are opening and things are really falling into place for me.
You really have found momentum. Darren Hardy called it the big mo.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you've got some side.
Yeah, it's like everything I've been, and you've always told me this, Katie, you've always said, just stick with it and be consistent and keep pumping the well. And I just kind of thought, okay. And so I just kept doing it, but nothing really started to happen until now. Like now everything's falling into place perfectly. Yeah. And I'm really seeing all of that pay off.
I think also, Katie, because of the personal development you're doing, I think that it just makes such a huge difference, don't you?
It really does. It absolutely does.
Well, congratulations. That's so great to hear.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Laurel, do you want to share a success you had in September? Oh, you're muted. Let me unmute you.
Myself unmuted. Sorry. Let's see. September has been kind of tough for me just because going back to work and just figuring out the balance, but I've had a few people reach out to me just kind of randomly. So that was just encouraging that my posts are being seen and people are taking note of what I'm doing. So that's exciting that even when I felt like I wasn't doing much, that people were still watching. So hoping to get back into it all.
I am loving your posts. They crack me up. I feel like they're so real. They're totally you, and they're not salesy or pushy, but they're showing that you are living a life, a healthy lifestyle, and just sharing it with others. I just think you've done a great job with that this month. I think that's a big success.
Thank you.
Since you were kind of nervous about that, it's hard to put yourself out there.
Mm-hmm. It took me a lot of time to feel comfortable with that.
Do you feel comfortable now?
Yes. Now I feel like I'll post whatever and I don't care what people think. But it took me a long time to get there though. Like months, I think. So.
Okay. Well, you got there. You're doing great.
Thanks.
Okay, Danny, do you have anything you want to share? Successes for September?
I'd say can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, my biggest success for September was I just finished my first group solo, not with Maria or Priscilla, who always helped me out a great deal, but it was my first group, all my clients, all by myself. It was a lot of fun, but of course you had those same people that just kind of dropped off on the end, so it took the little air out of the balloon, but I need to get back at it, and I don't have anybody for this month, so I've got to start again and get after it. But I'm glad to have one under my belt.
Yay! Way to go. That's awesome. And Andrea, I know you just signed up like today or yesterday, but do you have anything that you'd like to share as far as like personal fitness that, was a success in September?
Sure. I'm kind of in a period of my life where I'm trying to assess areas that I can learn and grow in, but also areas where I feel comfortable enough that I can share with others. So my biggest success this month personally was I started, I've been running for years. Priscilla mentioned that in the post, but I always I never really considered myself a runner, but I am. And I realized, this is part of my life and my routine. Like, this is what it is. And I did run competitively when I was younger. So, but there was an opportunity to volunteer with a girls running club in right down the street from my house. So I started this. It's a great nonprofit where it teaches girls ages 8 to 14 healthy strategies to cope with problems or obstacles that they're facing, not just related to running, but also how to actually physically stay fit and start really young. And it's geared towards, a lot of it too, is that's a developmental age group where girls are not necessarily participating in a team sport, or they might be dropping off their dance class if they're losing interest. So anyways, that was it took a real step for me to take that on, but it was a real personal achievement, and it's really incredible because I don't have a lot of girls ages 8 to 14 in my life. So it's pretty awesome to be able to do that and to be having a healthy lifestyle outside of myself to help others with it.
What a cool, amazing experience.
Good for you.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks.
All right, guys, I have a big list of stuff to go over. So we're going to save the calendar stuff for the end. I did post the team calendar in our page, but we'll go over that too. First, let's see, I just wanted to give a few, before I give shout out, I logged on to my online office today and I'm like, I'm just going to see how many people are in our team now. I haven't done that for a while. You guys, we have 100 people on our team. 100
Wow.
people. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
We're tiny but mighty, and that is a number. I was just kind of floored by that. So, there you go. You should be proud. I was really excited about that. I wanted to give a few shout outs just to my personally sponsored coaches. A few of you guys, Maria, you were the top earner, Success Club 10, and I'll be posting about this tomorrow. And Alex, I wanted to give you a shout out. She hit Success Club 5 her first month as a coach, so way to go.
Yay.
That's a big deal. And Erica, I don't think she's on, but she had 2 points this month, but she had a new baby like 2 weeks ago. I was really amazed. So way to go. Does anybody, if you guys want to give shout outs to anybody, feel free to do that.
Shout out to Priscilla, Success Club. Good job, girl.
Thank you.
All right, nice. Let's see. Oh, okay. Another thing. So I know this coach who has this kind of cool thing where it's an online store for her team's brand. And so I messaged this coach and I asked about it, and I think we're going to do it too. So what it is I'll give this guy our logo, and this guy creates an online store for our team with apparel, men's and women's, fitness clothes, water bottles, bags, headbands, hats, whatever, jackets, and it has our team logo on it. And you can just go online and order whatever you want. It's shipped to you. How cool is that? So I'm going to be setting that up in the next few weeks, and I think it's a great way to incentivize your coaches. It's a great wear and share. Wearing things that have our logo on it, or Beachbody anything, or fitness programs. It's just a great, easy conversation starter. So I'm excited to be launching that to you guys too. Super cute shirts, like lots of variety of shirts and sports bras, and just really lots of choices. So I'm excited about that. Okay, let's keep moving on. Okay. Another thing, I posted briefly about this in our page. Did anybody happen to go to Jesse Regan's webinar on Tuesday night? Okay, so this, I don't even know how I got invited to this, but I was really intrigued with some of the coaches who had testimonials about what this was. So this guy, his name's Jesse Regan, and his wife is a coach, and she decided to like get really serious about it this summer. And he does a lot of like online stuff. I'm not exactly sure what, but he's like a math guy and a science guy and a computers guy. And so his wife started a fan page, a like page. How many of you have like pages for your business? Okay, just me and Maria so far. So it's not something you have to do, but as you grow, it's something you might want to consider. Like pages let you advertise, so you can reach more people and reach a cold market. So once the warm market dries up, and it will once you're a coach for long enough, this is a way to kind of reach beyond it. But anyway, this guy kind of worked with his wife and her page on some systems to create ads to grow her business. And it worked, like crazy worked so well. Her fan page went from 1,000 likes to 10,000 likes in 45 days. She was getting messages from people she didn't know, a cold market wanting to become. And the best part of it was that the people that were reaching out to her, that her ads were targeting, are people who they're not tire kickers. They're people that want it. They get it. They're her niche. They see what she's offering and they want it. So he started working with some of his wife's teammates and doing the same thing for them. And they all have amazing success. And I know one of them, not well, but I know this coach. So I kind of was, trusting it. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of intriguing. I'll go to this webinar. So I went to the webinar. He had several people on there that were just giving testimonials about what he's done and how he's worked with them and so on. And I was like, okay, I want this. Whatever he's gonna, whatever the price is, I think it's gonna be worth it. And I bought it. It's $300. It's a training. There are modules that you go through. So you'll get a link and a sign-in. And then through these modules, he teaches you how to set up your like page, create these ads, and effectively, test different ads to get the right response. Jennifer Clements on our team did it. Lindy did it. Somebody else did it. I think Monica Gagnon is going to do it. Jennifer's ahead of me in the modules, and she says it's just amazing. She's like, it's going to blow your mind. This is a game changer for us. So the price is good until tomorrow, and that's what he says. Who knows? He might keep it up. But I'm just throwing that out there. I am not in any way saying you need this, you have to have this, but that's where I am, and I'm kind of ready to push beyond my warm market and get outside of it. Like you, this might be something for you to consider. So scroll down on the page, click on whatever I posted, and that should take you to the link if you want more information. And if it doesn't, let me know and I can send that to you. But I wanted to share because I'm really excited about it and it seems legit. Do you guys have questions about that?
Katie, I don't have a question, but are you able to mute the other lines? If you're kind of breaking up a little bit. Sorry.
I don't know. Let's see. Can you guys mute your own? Is that better, you guys? I can't hear you now. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, if you guys just mute your own line, those of you on the phone, I think you just hit *6 or there's a mute button. I'm not able to mute you for some reason. Okay, let's keep going. We had talked in the team page, I posted a question a few days ago or weeks ago about team call times and dates, and they were sort of like, some people said later, some people said earlier, some people said this time, so we're just going to stay with this time, 8 o'clock on Thursdays, and if you can't be on, you can't be on, but I think it just seemed to be the best time for people, so we just have to pick a time and go with it. I hope that works for most of you. Go for No was happening in September. How many of you, just raise your hand, how many of you printed it out and started filling it out? The Go for No game. Yeah. Okay. I think we should keep it going in October because nobody turned it in. So I'm going to post it again, and I want you guys to to do it. So Go for No is where there's 100 squares, and you're just trying to get as many people to say no to you as you can. Once it's filled up, you turn it in and you get a prize. Okay, and I really have some really fun prizes that I want to give away. Questions about that? Okay. All right, the monthly specials this month. You guys might have seen this in the Transformers page, or I posted it as a comment below our team calendar. 21-day fix is on sale again, so it's $140. And you get an insulated bag. I'm assuming that is like a tiny bag. I haven't read the email, like a food storage bag. And then the Body Beast special, I love it. So Body Beast, I guess, is always on sale for $140. Shakeology plus Body Beast for $140. But this month, you get the Performance Line Sampler Pack for free. And I think that's normally $25. So it's a really good deal. That is the program I'm pushing this month. I'm doing that program, and so I'm just going to tell everybody about it. I just think it's a great way to sell the Performance Line. And how many of you have tried the Performance Line? Raise your hand. It's amazing. Are you guys loving it? I mean, I know, Maria, I've seen you post about it. Priscilla, what have you tried?
I've tried the Energize and the Recovery.
Okay.
It's really good.
Yeah, I love those. And Maria, I know you love the Recharge. I need to give you my Recharge because it makes me gag.
Do you know what, Katie, just a tip. Danny and I literally tried it for about 3 or 4 days, and I was the same way. I don't know if you've tried this, but the water out of the fridge, 8 ounces, add 3 ice cubes to your scoop and shake it, the crap out of it, and let it sit for a minute. And then it tastes really good. The clumps were gone. Were you getting a bunch of clumps in it too?
The clumps. No, I can't do the clumps.
Yeah, and so doing it this way, it was smooth and it tasted really good.
Okay.
I don't know if you
again. It was really helpful this week when we're teaching a million classes, you know.
Yes, and that was what was killing me because we were out until 2 nights ago, and I was literally dying. I was up in the middle of the night, and I'm just ah! So yeah, but if you don't want it, I will totally buy it from you.
I'll try it again, but then I might sell it to you if I don't like it. But it reminds me of the vanilla the vanilla fresh in the 3-day refresh. Maybe that's a bad memory or something. But if you guys haven't tried the Performance Line, I mean, the products are really, really good. I have been super excited about those, and I think it helps us reach another market. It helps us reach men. I think it's really appealing to the guys and, to people who are doing really hard workouts. It's great to talk to them about that. Any other suggestions? How are you guys going to tackle this month with those specials? Does anybody have ideas or something that you're doing that you'd like to share?
I might offer a free Fixate cookbook for maybe 3 people or something, the first 3 challenge packs. I'm thinking about it. That was really popular. I did that right when we came back from Summit, and that was a pretty exciting thing.
Awesome. That'd be a cute little bundle with the little insulated bag and the cookbook. That's cute. Anybody else?
I might do something with Shakeology packets. I have a stock of those, and it would be nice to kind of give them away to the first 3 people who join my next challenge group so that I can get use of them before they expire.
That's a good idea. I was thinking about challenge packets too this month. I was thinking of doing offering 3 5-pack bundles to people just to let them try it, and only giving it to people who aren't Shakeology drinkers, but just not to give them away, but to sell them. So probably 5 for, I don't know, 25 or something. And I think people like the idea. That smaller price kind of appeals to people. I think they're getting a deal, but if you have extra packets, that's always something you can do with them. And yeah, they make great giveaways. Go ahead.
Yeah.
If you guys hit Success Club 5 this month or higher, you get to be part of Darren Hardy is going to share one of his, what is it? Oh, I bet we've only got 10 minutes. Darren Hardy is going to share one of his webinars, podcasts, I forget what it was, audio, something that he's done specific that he's going to share with people that hit Success Club 5 or above. And as far as I'm concerned, anything he says is awesome. I just love him. He's one of my favorite personal development sources, so I'm excited for that. Okay, guys, let's talk about our month. So we have planned for our team-wide group to begin on the 5th, which is Monday. So far, it seems like most coaches have enough people to run their own groups, which is great. So actually, right now it's just me and Alex. We have clients in this group, and that's great. If anybody else has clients they want to drop in, I'm setting the group up after this call, so just let us know. Also, starting
I have one. This is Katie. I have one client to add to that group too.
Okay, Katie, I will add you. Alex is mostly going to be running it.
Okay.
Alex? I'm going to help her. Also, on Monday starts Coach Basics. And to be honest, I don't know that I'll have anybody in there. I'm trying to close 2 coaches, but I don't know. It's getting close. Does anybody else have something to add? Andrea, we wanted to.
Andrea, yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
What kind of group is this?
It's our new coach training group, Coach Basics.
Okay, I think the ones that I have that just recently started, I think they've all done something like that already.
Yeah, I think they have to. Well, we will, I guess I always think it's a good thing to recruit for when you're making a post about, join my team. Put that date in there. Say, this training doesn't happen all the time, and it's a very small focused group. It'll help you get started. It's a great way to promote, what we're doing. So let's try to get 5 or 6 coaches in that group. That would be a great goal. Okay. Then starting on the 12th, October 12th, so if you're filling out your calendar, that's our next sneak peek. And I wanted to get some feedback from you guys on the last sneak peek. I thought it was awesome. I thought we had some engagement from the prospects. I thought the material you guys posted was really good. The videos were great. Can you guys provide some feedback for me? Did anybody have clients in there who became coaches? Anybody? Okay. Did nobody have clients in there? No?
I had one.
And what was her result, Katie?
I haven't, I checked in with her midweek and I said, what do you think of the group so far? And I don't know if she was following it very well. So then I started tagging her in the post to make sure that she was seeing everything, but I haven't followed up with her since then to see, what she wants to do.
Okay. I think I had 2 or 3 people in the group, and one of them I think is going to sign, but that wasn't really because of the group. She's just been wanting to sign up, I think. And then another guy, he's been on the fence for a long time, and he's not returning my messages, so he's still on the fence. But so I guess maybe it wasn't as good as I thought it was, but honestly, to me, it felt good to have one done under our belt, and we have the material now, so we can just keep running it and making changes as we need. So please just give me feedback as you guys see fit, right? If you see a problem or something you want to add, just let me know and we'll add it. And I'd love to keep putting videos in from all of you guys. If you have people in there, I want your video about why you're a coach, just so they see as many coach stories as possible. So that's another thing to put on your calendar to recruit to. And I'll run this next one, but after that, I'd love to take volunteers for people to run it. Since we have the material already, it'll be in a document, and you just click and post, copy and paste. And it's a good leadership opportunity. So if you have people in the group, it just shows that, you're a leader on this team, and you have a role on this team as far as jumping in there and running these things. It's just, it's nice to be the one in charge when you have some people in the group, for sure. So keep that in mind. Okay, moving on. Now let's go to October 15th. That's a Thursday. That's our next team call, and Erica Hake will be hosting this. And she wanted to talk about completing a program yourself, a Beachbody program all the way through. So I'm excited to hear her talk about that, actually, because I am just doing that for the first time now, and I think it's really important. It was really hard for me to do that, honestly, because I'm like a gym rat, but we sell home programs, so I think it makes a lot of sense that we should be doing the programs, right, from start to finish. I mean, I've done several of them intermittently, but never start to finish. So she's going to be talking about that on that Thursday. October 17th is Super Saturday. Raise your hand if you're going. Super Saturday.
I'm going. You can't see me, but I'm going.
And Andrea's going, yay, and Priscilla's going. Priscilla, are you helping with yours now? We had talked about that at Summit, that you maybe were going to help plan or something.
Yeah, I'm not helping with this one, but I have been chatting with one of the top coaches in our area, trying to see what I can do to help. Nice. So, yeah, they're really trying this month to get a ton of people to the central southern New Hampshire Super Saturday so that we can get more support from Market Council.
That's great. And Andrea, where is yours at?
So I was hoping Andrea would join me at our southern New Hampshire one. I know there are a couple in the Boston area, but
I really live
nice
close
to go together.
Yeah, it's so important to go to those live events. They're just, I can't say enough about them. Live events are where all the magic happens. So we're really, those of you that are local, I'm on the Market Council, and I'm hoping this one feels like a really big deal. That's one of the goals we've had, is trying to make it feel like a big snazzy deal. Maria, you've been with me to Coach Camp in Chicago, so we're trying to make it feel like that, where it's like loud music and like stage and, kind of like Summit. It's a little challenging in like Decatur, and we've had it in Louisville, not like the bright lights feel, but we're going for that. So I hope that it feels big time. All right, that's from 10 to 1, and we've got a spreadsheet going somewhere in the page about if you want to go and if you want to carpool, and if you are on there, we'll be in touch so we can ride down together if you want to. But those of you who are going, it'd be really great to catch lunch afterwards. And Caitlin and Bridget are going, and Bridget lives in Springfield, so she's familiar with Decatur, and she's going to look up some good places for us where we can eat afterwards. Okay, last thing, and then we're probably about out of time here. Starting the 26th in October is our Push to Emerald group, and we are currently running that right now. I think today is day 4, and I'm really loving the material of that too, borrowed from Lindy Galt. So I think that's just a great thing for our team to run every month. And again, if you're interested in running one of these, if there's a month where you have a lot of coaches in it, let me know, and you can have the post and you can be in charge of it for that month. If you want October, feel free to let me know. Okay, guys, anything else? Any questions or things that you want to cover before we get kicked off? Okay. Thanks, everybody, for being on. I appreciate it, and I hope you have a great month, and I hope to see lots of you at Super Saturday. Thanks, everybody. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.